The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission has recalled certain Fluke modular test leads due to a potential fire hazard. The specific products affected are the Fluke modular test leads with model numbers TL221, TL222, and TL224. These test leads are identifiable by their red and black color and modular design, meaning they do not have permanently attached probes. A key identifying feature is the presence of the Fluke logo on the connector end of the leads. It is important to know what is not included in this recall. Firstly, test leads that have a permanently attached probe are not subject to the recall. Secondly, test leads that have the Sure Grip logo are also excluded from the recall. The reason for this recall is that the affected test leads have the potential to overheat and melt during use. This overheating and melting can create a significant fire hazard, posing a risk of property damage and potential injury. Approximately 110,000 of these leads were sold to consumers between December 2002 and March 2004. If you own Fluke test leads, it is important to determine if they are subject to this recall. Check the model number in the leads to see if it matches TL221, TL222, or TL224. Inspect the leads to see if they are red and black and do not have permanently attached probes. Check for the Fluke logo on the connector end. If your test leads meet these criteria, discontinue use immediately. To obtain more information about the recall, including how to receive a replacement or refund, contact Fluke directly. You can reach Fluke at their dedicated recall information line at 888 401 9940. This phone line is available from 5 am to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. When you call, be prepared to provide information about your test leads, such as the model number and date of purchase, if available. The purpose of this recall is to ensure consumer safety and prevent potential hazards associated with the use of the affected test leads. By taking the necessary steps to identify and replace recalled leads, the risk of fire and injury can be significantly reduced. Electrical safety is paramount, and using undamaged and properly functioning test equipment is crucial for safe and accurate measurements. Understanding the potential hazards associated with faulty or recalled equipment is essential for anyone working with electricity. Always inspect test leads and other electrical equipment for damage before use. Look for cracks, frayed wires, or other signs of wear and tear. Replace any damaged equipment immediately. Never use test leads or other electrical equipment that has been recalled. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for proper use and maintenance of electrical equipment. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and insulated gloves, when working with electricity. Be aware of the potential hazards associated with electricity, such as shock, arc flash, and fire. If you are not qualified to work with electricity, do not attempt to do so. Seek the assistance of a qualified electrician. Regular inspection and maintenance of electrical equipment are essential for preventing accidents and ensuring safety. By following these safety precautions, you can reduce the risk of electrical hazards and protect yourself and others from harm. Recalls such as this one are an important part of the consumer product safety system. They serve to alert consumers to potential hazards associated with products and provide a means for addressing those hazards. It is important to stay informed about product recalls and take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your family. The Consumer Product Safety Commission website is a valuable resource for information about product recalls. You can also sign up for email alerts to receive notifications about recalls as they are announced. The modular design of the recall test leads typically allows for the connection of various probes and accessories, providing flexibility for different testing applications. However, this modularity can also introduce potential points of failure if the connections are not secure or if the leads are damaged. The fact that the recalled leads do not have permanently attached probes may contribute to the overheating issue if the connections between the leads and the probes are not properly made or maintained. When using modular test leads, always ensure that the connections are tight and secure. Avoid using excessive force when connecting or disconnecting probes and accessories. Regularly inspect the connections for signs of wear or damage. Replace any damaged connectors or probes immediately. The Fluke logo on the connector end of the recalled leads is a key identifying feature, but it is important to note that counterfeit or imitation Fluke products may also bear the Fluke logo. Therefore, it is essential to purchase Fluke products from authorized dealers to ensure that you are receiving genuine and safe equipment. Counterfeit electrical equipment can pose a significant safety risk as it may not meet the same safety standards as genuine products. If you suspect that you have purchased a counterfeit Fluke product, contact Fluke directly to report the issue. The date of sale for the recalled leads, December 2002 to March 2004, is a significant period. Leads manufactured outside this period are not included in the recall. However, it is still important to inspect all test leads for damage or wear, regardless of their date of manufacture. Over time, test leads can degrade due to normal use, exposure to environmental factors, or improper storage. Regular inspection and replacement of worn or damaged test leads is a critical safety practice. The number of recalled leads, approximately 110,000, indicates the potential scale of the safety hazard. This widespread distribution underscores the importance of disseminating information about the recall and encouraging consumers to take action. The Fluke contact information provided 888 401 9940 is a dedicated recall information line, which means that Fluke has established a specific channel for addressing consumer inquiries and concerns related to the recall. This indicates a commitment to providing support and assistance to affected customers. When contacting Fluke, be prepared to provide detailed information about your test leads, including the model number, date of purchase, and any other relevant details. This will help Fluke to quickly and efficiently process your inquiry. The fact that the phone line is available from 5 am to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time provides a wide window of opportunity for consumers to contact Fluke, regardless of their location within the United States. The recall process typically involves several steps, including identifying affected products, notifying consumers, providing instructions for returning or replacing products, and issuing refunds or replacements. The specific details of the recall process for the Fluke test leads may vary, so it is important to contact Fluke directly for the most up-to-date information. In some cases, recalls may involve a repair of the affected product rather than a replacement. However, in the case of the Fluke test leads, the recall appears to focus on replacement due to the potential fire hazard. The Consumer Product Safety Commission plays a vital role in protecting consumers from unsafe products. The CPSC has the authority to issue recalls, set safety standards, and investigate product-related injuries and deaths. The CPSC works closely with manufacturers, retailers, and other stakeholders to ensure that products sold in the United States are safe for consumers to use. Consumers can report unsafe products to the CPSC through their website or by calling their hotline. The CPSC also provides information about product recalls and other safety-related issues. In addition to product recalls, there are other measures that consumers can take to protect themselves from unsafe products. These include reading product labels and instructions carefully, using products only for their intended purpose, and storing products safely. It is also important to be aware of the potential hazards associated with different types of products and to take appropriate precautions. For example, power tools should be used with caution and should always be properly grounded. Chemicals should be stored in a safe place and should be handled with care. By taking these precautions, consumers can reduce the risk of injury or illness from unsafe products. The information provided in this discussion is intended for general knowledge and informational purposes only, and does not constitute professional advice. It is essential to consult with qualified professionals for specific guidance on electrical safety and product recalls. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and safety guidelines when using electrical equipment. If you have any concerns about the safety of a product, contact the manufacturer or the Consumer Product Safety Commission. The Fluke modular test leads recall highlights the importance of product safety and the need for consumers to be vigilant about potential hazards. By staying informed about product recalls and taking appropriate precautions, consumers can protect themselves and their families from harm. Regular inspection and maintenance of electrical equipment are essential for preventing accidents and ensuring safety. If you are not qualified to work with electricity, do not attempt to do so. Seek the assistance of a qualified electrician. Electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By working together, we can create a safer environment for ourselves and our communities. Always remember to disconnect power before working on electrical circuits. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and insulated gloves. Never work on electrical circuits when you are tired or distracted. Be aware of the potential hazards associated with electricity, such as shock, arc flash, and fire. If you are not sure how to do something safely, ask for help. The Fluke modular test leads recall serves as a reminder that even seemingly simple products can pose a safety risk if they are not properly designed or manufactured. It is important for manufacturers to have robust quality control processes in place to ensure that their products meet all applicable safety standards. It is also important for consumers to be aware of the potential hazards associated with different types of products and to take appropriate precautions. By working together, manufacturers and consumers can help to prevent product-related injuries and death. The Consumer Product Safety Commission plays a critical role in overseeing product safety and protecting consumers from harm. The CPSC has the authority to issue recalls, set safety standards, and investigate product-related injuries and deaths. The CPSC works closely with manufacturers, retailers, and other stakeholders to ensure that products sold in the United States are safe for consumers to use. Consumers can report unsafe products to the CPSC through their website or by calling their hotline. The CPSC also provides information about product recalls and other safety-related issues. In addition to the Fluke modular test leads recall, there have been many other product recalls in recent years. These recalls have involved a wide range of products, including automobiles, appliances, toys, and food. The frequency of product recalls highlights the importance of product safety and the need for consumers to be vigilant about potential hazards. Consumers can stay informed about product recalls by signing up for email alerts from the Consumer Product Safety Commission or by visiting the CPSC website. It is also important to read product labels and instructions carefully and to use products only for their intended purpose. By taking these precautions, consumers can reduce the risk of injury or illness from unsafe products. Product safety is a shared responsibility. Manufacturers, retailers, consumers, and government agencies all have a role to play in ensuring that products sold in the United States are safe for consumers to use. By working together, we can create a safer environment for ourselves and our communities.